Hiya guys, hope you're alright. Welcome to the video. It's Meals of the Week. Warm welcome. My name's Jane if you're new here. And if you're not new, thanks so much for coming back. Really appreciate it. Hope you've had a nice weekend. I did. I worked on Saturday, did a bit of food shopping because I'd had deliveries. And Sunday we went to Southport. Had a nice day, little mooch around the shops. I even went in the charity shops, didn't need anything. I did buy one t-shirt though. I just thought it was a really nice colour and the fabric was really nice. It was that lyocell, the really thin, hangs really nice. So I got a lilac t-shirt, but that was it. I'm trying to cut back my spending. Not cut out, cut back. Anyway, we have got a mixture of oddities tonight. Things that needed using. So that's what we're having. We've got carrot and swede mash because it had today's date on. I wasn't going to use this tonight and then I thought, I'm going to have to now because it says today's date on it. So I did have a plan to make a stir fry tonight, but that might have to be tomorrow. Depends if it's a yoga night though, doesn't it, as well? Because if it is a yoga night, I need something dead quick. The joys. And I can't miss a yoga night. It's like an essential thing for me in a week. If I don't do it, I just feel odd. Like there's something missing from my life. If you're not a yoga fan, you just won't get it. And because I didn't think that the carrot mash would be enough, I made some extra potatoes because they looked a little bit like they needed using as well. I don't know how my mind works. I just think you need like hundreds of spuds for your tea. You don't like, but in my head you do. Gonna look like a spud soon. So these are just boiled potatoes, thrown in the oven with a tiny bit of oil and some paprika. I wanted them a bit crispier than this, but I wasn't going to wait any longer. Starving. I took Alex to his girlfriend's before, so he's not in. Carl's asleep upstairs because I don't know why, I must just be tired from work. Katie's upstairs. So everybody's in apart from Al. Gotta walk the dog after. He's acting very strange this last couple of days. A bit off his food and a bit like very jumpy, like he moves at the slightest noise. Don't know what's wrong with him. A bit worried about him, to be honest. We don't usually act like that. So we had burgers. I couldn't decide what to make for tea tonight, and I thought, I don't fancy nothing. I just couldn't I wanted fish, to be honest with you, but the fish I had was just white fish, just like pieces of white fish in the freezer. So I wasn't really sure whether to do them or I don't know. I wanted fish, but for some reason I didn't make it. I don't know why. I didn't think it would go with the carrot mash, that's probably why. So this is a bit of a strange tea. So we've got the burgers and I just put them in gravy because I said I wasn't going to buy burgers again because last time, I don't know if I burnt them and then they was really rubbish or what, but yeah, I spat my dummy out and said I'm never making burgers ever again. I have these mad moments quite often. Just wish the boys would eat the same as us, because then it'd make my whole life a little bit easier. Made too many veggies tonight. Really did. It's warm as well. Well, warmer today than it has been. And I'm not complaining about that. I'm really not. I love it when the weather starts getting a bit nicer. I always say I hate January and February. When it gets to March, I feel like that little flicker of hope's coming back. You know, a bit warmer weather. So, we've got carrot mash, little spuds, burgers, sprouts and cauliflower. That's tonight's tea. Looks like a big one, but that's how it works. You've got to have a big tea. Yep, so I will speak to you tomorrow, guys. Take care. Hiya, guys. Hope you're all right. It's Tuesday night, and tea tonight's a quick one. It's a chicken stir fry because I've just been to yoga, and this was my quickest option. So I made the chicken this afternoon while I was working. So the chicken was cooked, so I basically just had to do some noodles and some veg. That's it. Yep, so it's a nice quick one. Hope you've had a good day, whatever you've been up to. Mine's been alright, you know. I don't mind my job. It's just one of them things you can just plod on with at your own pace. I mean, if you don't do enough, you soon get pulled up on it, but yeah, they let you just be as you are. They don't mind or anything. And I quite like it. As long as you're not, like, taking the mickey, you'll be alright. I assume that some people, if they're working at home, probably do take the mickey a little bit. But not me. Very conscientious. Sometimes. So, I struggle to fit all this in my big pan because, you know, I do make quite a bit, don't I? It might look nicer if I didn't try and cram quite as much into the pan, but it is what it is. Can't pick it up. This is some of the noodle nests from Sainsbury's. There was 3 chicken breasts, so I put them in. Peas, onions, bean sprouts, because that's all the veggies that I had today. So I just used what we had, and then 2 packets of the katsu curry sauce. Yep, that's what it is, nice and simple. I think Katie could have done with some of that one. Oh, well. Roasting now, that yogo's a good one. Enjoy myself. I was doing some handstands. It's not my favourite thing to do, to be honest with you, because I fell once and hurt my shoulder. It took me ages to get over it. Shoulder was killing me forever. I need to practice that a little bit, because since then I've not done it the same. I just don't do headstands as much as I did. Try to avoid them. I suppose once you've hurt yourself, though, it puts you off. We've got chicken stir fry. Yeah, so it was a good one. It was really hot. It was quite busy as well. It's not the one I normally go to, but I enjoyed it. And it's only 7:30 now, so tea's not dead late tonight. So that's a win. So I will speak to you tomorrow night, guys. Take care. Hiya, guys. Hope you're all right. It's Wednesday night. Tea tonight is chips with some kind of wraps with minced beef, rice, put in the oven with cheese on top. So that is what we're having. And I'm glad I've just not burnt them, because I tend to burn everything. Well, yeah, I've actually decided to get these out before burning them tonight, which is a first for me. Just been warming my plates up. Oh, do you know what? Last week we had some nice weather. This week it's gone a bit colder again. I sat there with my heated throw on today while I was typing. But, you know, that's just how it is. You know, some days it's warm, some days it's bloody freezing. How's your day been? Hope you've had a good one. It's Wednesday, so we're nearing we're on hump day, we're halfway through. We can do it. And I really didn't need all these chips, I don't think, because I've already put something else in the wrap things. It's felt like a long day in work today. I think that's because I know I'm off next week and I'm looking forward to it a lot. So yeah, that's probably why I'm just waiting, aren't I, to be off. And look at them, don't they look nice? Lots of cheese on the top, of course. Everything has to have lots of cheese. So I'm going to try and get them out as a whole wrap. I don't know why. I did 6 wraps, so we had 2 each. And I thought, I'm going to do them like this. I've sort of done them like this before, but now I won't be able to pick it up. It'll just be like a holy mess when I pick it up. I mean, I did expect them to open when I picked them up, but I just thought we'd do this for a change. Then you don't have to painfully sit and watch me try and wrap a wrap that I can't do. It's highly embarrassing. And I don't even think I need 2 of these, because I think that's enough, to be honest with you. So, yep. No, Andrew will have 2, because why wouldn't you? And I put on the top of them, you know, the sachets of Lloyd Grossman's cheese sauce. It's very nice. I put one of them on the top before putting the grated cheese on it. Because the extra cheesiness is always a bonus. I don't know if this is going to be too much now. It's probably going to say to me in a minute, Jesus, that's a lot. Yes, because you either moan at me saying you've got a little tiny tea. I think I'm just going to put one on mine for now, because I don't think I'll need another one. So that's his tea on a Wednesday. I didn't know what to make this morning, and I thought, I've got mince in the fridge. What can I do with it that's not like potatoes and mince or lasagna? I just thought, I don't know what to have for tea, so that's what we've ended up with. Yep. And what was I going to say then? I've just been in the loft after I finished work today. Somebody bought 2 tops off me on Vinted, and I knew exactly where one was because they only listed it a few days ago. So that was like fresh in my mind. I'd put it in a bag right in the opening of the loft. So I knew where to find that one. Well, the other one has been on my Vinted for a long time, and I thought, did I take that to the charity shop last time I went? And I thought, I can't remember. So I got the loft ladders out, went in and had a look. Couldn't find it anywhere. After me smashing the light bulb at the top of the loft thing. Because I'm just like, I am Calamity Jane, to be honest with you. There was a light bulb hanging off like a wire, so you can see what you're doing in the loft. Because Andrew's boarded it out. It's not been professionally done. So it's like a death trap. I'm there trying to like move from one part to the other. Couldn't find this top. Smashed the light bulb in the process. And had to send the woman a message to say, I can't find the top. I think I've took it to the charity shop. Do you still want the other one? And she was very nice and said, yeah, she still wants the other one. So, yeah, that's been my afternoon. But whilst I was in the loft, I got quite a few bits out of there because I'm doing a big decluttering of my loft. I'd share this with you, but, I mean, you don't want to come in the loft with me. It's far too dangerous. And you'd actually see how much crap is up there. So, yeah. So, yes, what was I getting on to now? I can't remember. What was I going to say then? Yeah, I found loads of stuff that I wanted. I'm just going to the skip at the weekend. Because I don't know why, we ended up with 2 flat screen TVs in the loft. You know, the older versions that are a little bit heavier than the ones you have now. Don't know why we kept them. They don't work. So there's 2 flat screen TVs. There's quite a few different, like, bits from when the kids were young. We've still got a Moses basket up there. Jesus. must hold on to everything. So yeah, we're decluttering the loft, but it's going to be a slow process. I can't do it all in one go because That'd be torture. So yeah, that was an update of what my afternoon was like. I've got to walk Harvey after my tea, have a nice bath, and I've got a video to film. I won't tell you what it is. It's not food related. So yes, I will leave you there and I'll speak to you tomorrow night. Good night, guys. Hiya guys, hope you're alright. It's Thursday night and tea tonight. We've got fish cakes, we've got Hasselback potatoes and we've got beans. We couldn't decide what to have tonight, and after I'd picked Carl up from work, I nipped into Morrison's. I can't remember what I went in for, but it wasn't a lot. I come out with a lot. I didn't go in for much. I think it was dog food or something. But yeah, we was walking around Morrison's and I kept saying to Katie, what do you want for your tea? And she went, I'm not sure. And we ummed and ahed about lots of different things and I didn't fancy none of them. So yeah, she said in the end, can we have fish cakes? I'm like, yeah, of course you can. You've just made it a bit easier for me now. So that's what we're having. And I decided to put them with the Hasselback potatoes because I didn't fancy pasta. I had chips the other night. And I just couldn't decide tonight. It was one of them. Do you know what I mean? I'm only warming my plates up, that'll do. So yeah, I got these the other week. And not tried them yet. So I thought we'll give these a little try. See what they're like. The little Hasselbacks from McCain. They're not quite what I thought I was going to get, but we'll see. Couldn't wait for work to finish today. I was counting the hours today, to be honest with you, because I'm not in work tomorrow and I'm off all next week. So yeah. So I just couldn't wait. So I was like, oh, I kept looking at the clock saying to Katie, I said, today's gone on forever. It really has. Felt like it anyway. To put cheese on my fish cakes. I think I will, you know. I mean, it might be a little bit of a weirdness, but I don't care. Why would you not put cheese on something? That's what I want to know. But then, I'm going to have to melt them now in the microwave. And I really haven't got the time for that because dropped Alex off before at this martial arts thing. I'm going to pick him back up at 8. And it's 7:30 now. Yep, so he could be waiting for me. I might not be there for 8. At least he's carried on going this time. You know, I always think that kids need a hobby. Because if they don't have a hobby, they start becoming irritating. Nothing to do. I used to have lots of hobbies. I used to go dancing, gymnastics. I used to do lots of things when I was young. Oh, it's not melted. Wowzers. And I've booked for the Funky Friday hot yoga tomorrow night. You know, the one with all the dance music. Can't wait for that. I'm dead excited. Dead excited. Nobody else gets as excited about an exercise class. Is that a bit sad, by the way? I think it might be. But you love what you love, don't you? Tomorrow, what am I going to do tomorrow? Who knows? I'm going to do some tidying in my bedroom. I put this off every week. I've got so many things to get through, like sort out and move. It's mainly the wardrobe, to be honest, and I always put it off. I shouldn't. I should just tackle it head on and just think, that's it. Need to sort this out. I said to Katie, that's what I'm going to do tomorrow. I'm not going to allow myself out of my bedroom till it's done. And we've got beans. Doesn't go with anything, but okay. My mum used to make me some weird little teas. That's where I've got it from. Blame her for my oddities. Yeah. I sent my mum some pictures of Kalani today. She doesn't see her as often as she'd like to. So I said I was going to take her this weekend. I'll take Kalani to my mum's. I've promised Kalani a little party tea on Saturday night. Because every week she comes now, since we had the cheesy cracker night on Boxing Night, she says, is it picnic tea tonight, Nana? I'm like that. Not every week, love. But she loves that. So I said I'd do a little party tea on Saturday night. Bless her. She kept telling me she was going on holiday last week. I said, where are you going? So I asked her mum. She went, no, we're not going anywhere. We just went to Blackpool for the day the other day, and she keeps thinking now that she's going on holiday again. So there's tea, nice and easy. Fish cakes, the little spuds, and beans. And I will leave you there because I've got to go out in not very long. Speak to you tomorrow, guys. Hiya, guys. Hope you're all right. It's Friday night. It's very late again. I've been a bit naughty again. Been to the yoga on the Friday night. It was the Friday Funky Flow tonight with the rave music. It was really good as well. I've got to say, I loved it. Incredibly hot, very tough, but it was fantastic. So it was well worth having tea dead late. I mean, probably everybody else in my house doesn't think so, but what can you do? Anyway, I've had a nice day off. It's been Friday. I've not done much, to be fair. I sound dead bad, don't I? I've not done much today, to be honest. I did do a bit of tidying in my bedroom this morning. I just moved things from one place to another and then put them back because there was nowhere else to put them. So I've actually made no progress. Which is the problem I keep having, you see. I'll have the good intentions of moving the stuff. Don't know where to put it back. I'm getting nowhere. I said to Andrew, you need to help me with this problem I've got. He went, just put all your stuff in the bin. I went, no, I don't want to do that. Don't want to do that. Anyway. Tonight I just said to Katie put anything in for tea because I just couldn't think. My brain wasn't working. I didn't make nothing this afternoon. So we've got mini sausages, pasta with tomato and herb sauce, and frozen peas. That's what we've got. And I don't really care what we have, to be fair. What we have for tea doesn't really bother me. Just warming my plates up. Yeah, so Katie was looking after Kalani at the time, so... Well, she wasn't looking after her. Carl was upstairs, but she just likes to play with Katie more. So, there you go. So the pasta is just pasta and sauce tonight with nothing added. There's no veggie bits in it. There's nothing in it. Just pasta. But, you know, if you're not prepared to make something in advance, then that's what you get. That's my one point. And it's the jiggly pasta. If you saw my video of my shopping from Morrison's, I'm sure it's not called jiggly, but that's what it looks like on the packet. Do you ever Google how to say something? My daughter does, because she's a bit of a nerd. No, she's a bit of a boffin. And if she doesn't know how to say something, she'll just Google it. It might be a thing that everybody does, but I've never known it before. I've got the pasta from Morrison's, and it's... I've not got the packet now, because she's used the whole pack. But it was Gigli, and I said, oh, it's jiggly pasta. And she went, I'm sure you don't say it like that. I said, I'm sure you do, just for fun. Don't know if I can eat lots now after just being like doing quite a lot. It stops you from eating after it. Well, it does me. I don't know if anybody else feels like that. I don't like these sausages. These are the Richmond ones. But they go really hard. I don't like frozen sausages. For whatever reason, you can put them in the oven and they tend to go harder than ones that are fresh. Is there a reason for that, or is that just me burning them? Oh, it might just be me. Kalani won't eat anymore. She's had one tea. This is her second tea tonight. She just said, I'll have some of what you're having. I said, all right, love. Of course you can. She's already had, I didn't realise she couldn't see what I was doing. She's had scrambled egg on a wrap. She asked for it. And sprinkled cheese. She just likes some odd combinations. You can tell she's my granddaughter. She likes a bit of oddity. And tomorrow she's got me making a picnic tea because she said, we've not had a party for ages now. I said, no, we haven't, not since Boxing Day. She went, well, she expects one every Saturday now, you see. Saturday's party tea. It's because she likes picking more than an actual meal. That's why she asks for that. But I don't mind. As long as she eats something. And she does like it. She likes to help me set the table as well. I know she's not going to eat a tea, but I've got to say that's my new favourite yoga studio now. I've only been twice, but I absolutely love it. I think it's got to be for me how it looks and how it smells as well as everything else. Because the last one I went to smelled amazing as well, and so does this one. There is our tea. Pasta, peas, frozen sausages. Nice and simple. Probably should have prepared something earlier, but I never. But that's Friday night. So I will wish you a lovely weekend. Look after yourselves. I'll speak to you next week. Bye, guys.